My name is Janelle Hillemeyer, and I want to introduce my mother today, LaVon Hatfield, and tell you why my mom is my fashion inspiration. She always looks great no matter what the occasion, and I was aware of that even as a little girl. We are fortunate to be about the same size, and if I need to borrow something, I know where to go. Whether it's jewelry, clothes, whatever, and oftentimes your closet looks better than mine. You're more up to date sometimes than I am. Let's talk about when you grew up, Mom. When were you born?
I was born in 1923, and this was just before the Depression. It was during the Dust Bowl days in Oklahoma. When I went to school, they didn't have all those warm clothes that they put kids in now. And being a vain little girl of about 7 years, I was sent to school in just an ordinary cotton dress with a little winter coat over it, and then long underwear. Those were awful. The minute I got out of the view of my house, I rolled those things up under my dress where they didn't show. And then the minute I got in view of my house coming home, I rolled those down so that my mother didn't know what I'd done.
I know that since grandmother made your clothes, what was your inspiration for designing them?
We would go to town to the very best stores, and I would pick out a dress that I liked, and she would go home, cut it out, and make it for me, and it looked exactly like that one in the store.
That's great.
And my grandmother, who was also a very fine seamstress, made all of my clothes that I had when I graduated from high school. Now, this was during the heart of the Depression.
So during the war, you said that was right before World War II. Did you have any trouble getting clothes then? I know nylons were a problem.
Well, we had these awful rayon stockings that you'd put on, and they'd just keep growing. So we went into leg makeup. It was just a really hard time. You had shoe rationing, and there was not good fabrics to buy. And I can remember that I had some clothes that were made out of curtain material, cotton curtain material, especially, you know, summer shorts and jackets and things like that. So, you know, it didn't make a whole lot of difference then because everybody was just trying to make it through the war.
Kind of describe your style today.
Well, I would say that it's kind of a classic. I wear what I like. I think that as an older person, and you have to realize I'm 88 years old, that you don't need to try to dress like a young person. You need to find your own style, and I consider it just classic.
Well, that's a good answer. So how long do you keep your clothes?
I was cleaning out my closet just the other day because we were having a garage sale at our church, and I came across these long, full skirts that probably were in style 25 years ago, and they're in style again. So I just got them out and wore one of them to church on Sunday. So I keep them. I think I have a jacket to a suit that I bought at Bally. It's probably 50 years ago. But you know, it was a classic style. Their material was fabulous.
Well, I just want you to know how much you mean to me.
I've always been very proud of my girls.
And I wanted to do something special for you.
Well, this was a good thing to choose.